Hello, everyone's. I am here for Black Lightning Season 2, Episode 1. So, if you are new to my channel, welcome. And if you're not new, welcome back. So, Jefferson, he is meeting up with the school board to discuss everything that went on. We done already had your two daughters get kidnapped from the school. And just a few days ago, some people came into the school. Kids was shot with like some poisonous darts, and you was nowhere to be found. After the event, it took you 3 days to get back here. Now I know you was supposed to be off on some like vacation, and there was no cell towers where you was at. But we're thinking about letting the school just um we gonna just let the kids get evaluated, and we gonna see if we gonna reopen the school, because that was traumatizing. Kids was held at gunpoint. Kids was shot with poisonous darts. You was nowhere to be found. Like, this is we need a principal that's gonna be there. But I'm like, if he was there, how was he gonna stop anything? There was people with guns. There was people there with poisonous darts. Like, what else could he have done? I mean, he was there as Black Lightning. We know that. But, like, had he been there as principal, then what would y'all be saying then? Good luck that you help these children out? I don't know. But Lynn, she is being questioned by the ASA as to how she found these kids in the pod. Like, this is very suspicious that you of all people, you just ran into these pods. She said, I've been studying green lightning for a long time. He was like, I'm not asking you about that. I'm asking about the kids in the pod. She's like, if you had let me finish, I would have told you. Like I said before, I was so rudely interrupted. I had been studying green lightning for a while. Somebody gave me an anonymous tip about these kids in the pods. Now, all those other people who knew about the kids in the pod, I cannot attest to like where they at right now. All I know is I got a call, and they said these kids was in the pod, and there they was. He don't believe her, of course. He thinks she lying, and that's the one thing he don't like is a liar. Because if you lie, you steal. He didn't say that. I'm just putting that in. But y'all, we see Jennifer. She just like sitting in bed, like waking up, and Annisa sitting there looking at her all strangely, and she's like, "Girl, what's wrong with you?" She's been floating in her sleep, like, and she's like illuminated. It looked very pretty, but it was very scary at the same time, because like we got neighbors. Say somebody woke up in the middle of the night and they looked over, because like it looked like her curtains was open and her blinds was open. They could have just seen her just floating in midair and all illuminated. Mind you, it looked very pretty, but it was very scary. Like she's no longer, I guess when she sleeps, she's not in control of her powers. So now she's out here floating. It was looking all illuminated and pretty. But she's like, please do not tell mom and dad, because they already got me on the short list as it is. She's like, girl, I done already told them. She's like, really? You couldn't like let me have this for like a few days? You went off and told them already? Girl, really? So we find out that the old assistant principal, she was, oh, she got to fighting, what's her name? Cyanide? Now, y'all, I almost went somewhere else. So this whole setup, when Cyanide walked up, I was like, girl, you don't want it from Cyanide. Cyanide will doggone break you like a matchstick. Like, you have there is no way you gonna beat this girl. I just did not believe it at all. But they got to fight, and I was like, oh, she got some skills. And she ended up killing Cyanide with her shoe, like a shoe. She took her heel off and threw it right in Cyanide's neck and killed her. I was like, okay, well, you something bad then if you can kill Cyanide, because Cyanide, she not nothing to play with. I was like, ooh. At first, I didn't think she was dead, because, this Cyanide, this is, what's his name? Old scary dude. That's his, like, right-hand woman. I didn't think she was going to go, but apparently she did, because at the end of the episode, but we're going to get to that in a minute, she gone. I was like, oh, girl, you something fierce if you was able to take Cyanide out. I just didn't think that was going to happen. And then she going to say, and you got my hair wet. I was like, really? She got your hair wet? Okay. So the government says that the people in the pods are a public health risk, and basically we are in control. We have we what's the word I'm looking for? We own these bodies, basically. Like, we can't just be giving you over your loved ones who's been in these pods for like from whether it's been 5 days or doggone 50 years. We just can't do that. So they're thinking of, okay, we're gonna have to sue the government so we can get our people's body back, so we can give them a proper. Like, I don't even know if they're dead, if we can give them a proper burial. I don't know if we can sit them in the living room. I don't know, but they want to get their people back. But it's like, it's gonna be like $500,000 to do this. These are people in a poor neighborhood. They can collectively, there's not enough fish fries and bake sales that they can do to get that $500,000. But Annisa, she's already, Daddy, what we gonna do? Like, these people need our help. But he's like, you know what? We got too much on our back right now. We can't be out here doing this. But Annisa, she's like, okay, I'm ready to fight, and I'm ready to, get things going. Daddy, I know you've been doing this for years. I've been doing this for 6 months. Like, I'm ready to jump into action and help these people. Jeffin's like, we can't do that right now. Like this. I was like, okay. So Jennifer, she is having several issues. Like, she's, coming to realization of her powers. Her mama didn't shot and killed somebody. Daddy didn't died twice. Gabby didn't kill somebody, and she didn't electrocuted somebody who's possibly dead. Like, she's going through some things. Like, she don't really want to talk to mama, and she doesn't really have fully control of her powers. And messed around, there goes Zach Duck on Lynn all in the shoulder regions. I was like, oh my goodness. And now she's like, oh my goodness. And like Lynn kind of like, recoiled against her because like, you didn't just zap me in my shoulder. That hurt. And when Jennifer tried to go to her, she like kind of like, stepped away. So now Jen all in her feelings and don't know what to do. But Lynn, goes to her and like, okay, baby, it's going to be all right. We're going to get you. Like, see, this is why she needs help with training to understand her powers and her abilities and how to control them. So, Annisa out here being the modern day Robin Hood, she done found some drug house, so she done went in there and stole all the drugs and beat up everybody, and she decides that, this is her way to help out the people in church. I'ma steal from the drug dealers, and the money that they got from taking from these people, we gonna put it to some good use. These people, they can go out there and they can help and get their families. So she decides to go to the church. And she all in her mask and, everything, hoodie on and everything. And she there, and like everybody at the church is packing. The pastor got a gun, 4 or 5 other members of there got a gun. And she's like, that ain't even necessary. So she just like drops the money out right there and like, hey, I'm here to save the day. I'm here to give y'all money. My nephew's in the background dancing, and I don't know why. So, police chief dude, he done put 2 and 2 together and realized, Jefferson, you Black Lightning. Quit lying to me. I know you Black Lightning. What, is Lynn Thunder? No, it's Annisa. Like, really, dude, we've been knowing each other all these years. And you ain't told me. You hurt me in my heart. That hurt my heart, man. I was like, oh, police. Will you go somewhere? I'm almost done with my message. But anyways, young man at the beginning of the episode, he was on Green Lightning and got shot by the police. So they like taking him from the funeral home. Now, first of all, why did we have him in a duffel bag looking thing? We got him in a body bag leaving the funeral home. Like, first of all, like, y'all couldn't roll him out on a stretcher. Y'all got him in a body bag. But he wakes up. And, like, everybody's, like, freaked out because, like, the bag got to moving. Like, first of all, you supposed to be dead. We done just left funeral home. And you supposed to be dead. Why is it that you are up and moving about, sir? So he hops out of the bag. He go to try to go hug his mom. His mom like, you are not my child. My child died. I was so happy when my child died because you was out here on these streets doing the Green Lightning, messing up your life. You not my child. And the sister's like, Mama, are you for real? He back from the dead. He's starting to like glow all up in his neck region. I'm like, all right now, baby, don't calm down because they gonna be quick to shoot you because they don't know what you finna do now. So the sister's like, run, Issa, run. And I was like, that's not really a smart thing to do because we got police right here and they just gonna shoot him. But the next time we see him, he's in like in a ball, rocking back and forth. Like, oh my goodness, like he don't know what's going on. All he know is Mama not happy to see him. So Jennifer and her little friend was watching the video, and the friend is all like, we in our last days. She out here sounding like somebody's grandma. We living in our last days. People on green light and they coming back. They got all these powers, and Jennifer, not knowing how to use her powers, like gets freaked out seeing the little boy, come back after being presumed dead. So she runs to the bathroom and she trying to tell her friend, "Girl, leave right now. Just leave. Go leave." Next thing we see Annisa, she is like in a cocoon of lightning. That's the only way that I can describe it. A cocoon of lightning. She just sitting in the tub and it's like cocooned in lightning. It was very pretty. And Jeff was like, "Okay, are you in pain?" She's like, "No, Daddy, I'm not in pain. I just can't get out of this cocoon." So he like lightens up and like reaches in and gets her out, and they embrace. And I guess using his power lightning and her power lightning came together and broke the lightning, while Lynn and Anissa's over there like, "Oh snap, that was like cool but frightening at the same time." So that was the gist that went on. If I left anything out, by all means, leave a comment or video response. And like always, I want to thank my subscribers and the people who watch my video. I want you to like this video, comment, and subscribe. And share this video with your friends on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and here on YouTube. This is Lady C signing off. Have a good one.
Subscribe.